You're watching Masters in Trading Live. You're watching Masters in Trading Live with Jonathan Rose.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Masters in Trading Live. My name is Jonathan Rose, and I get on every day the market's open, 11 a.m. Eastern Time, to go over the market, share some thoughts. Once in a while, we'll share our trade of the day. Good morning to everybody in the chat. This is a very, very exciting day for us. We just had certainly our biggest trade of the year, but I've never seen so many people in our Discord make over 500% on a given trade. So that is really, really crazy, really exciting. So I'm going to go over that. A little background about myself, guys. I've done nothing but trade, my entire career. Moved out to Chicago. I've worked on all the exchanges, Chicago Board of Trade, Chicago Mercantile Exchange, and I really learned how to trade options and to value options to the penny when I was a market maker on the floor of the Chicago Board Options Exchange. Now I get on here and share my best thoughts with you every single day. I got the chat open. How's everybody doing? So, about a month ago, I shared a trade idea and I started making videos about it, and I shared it in deep sea mining. And we got into deep sea mining and we were talking about that, and boy, did we have a wingdinger in that space, because there was major news out of the deep mining sector. Let me go over to the slide deck and I'm going to tell you all about it. Again, I got the chat up. We're going to be hearing lots of glockenspiels. We're going to be hearing lots of Discord feedback because this was a really, really special trade. Yeah, who's richer today? Rick is richer today. Who's richer today? Let's get into the slide deck. I know somebody who's richer today, James. James is in MP, and James made $140,000 last night. Who would like to wake up with 140,000 smackers that are in their trading account because a trade worked out? And let me show you the trade, because the trade worked out fast. So here we go. MP Materials. Department of Defense made a big deal with MP Materials. We are long MP Materials. I shared a trade in this entire sector last month. MP closed yesterday at 30, opened at 50. That's why we trade options. That is jump. Okay? What do I mean by that's jump? Let me explain. I want this to be bigger. This is important. What does it mean for something to jump? Okay, look at a gap, right? We look for stocks that jump, because if you're long an option and you're long 30 or 34, if it slowly trades up to 37 or 38, you're going to get out because everybody wants to lock in profits. When something jumps like this, it moves so fast that you're making more than if you're willing to just hold on to the trade. Nancy, we share every single thing. I'm going to show you exactly what we shared. Before I do that, prayers for Sage. Glad you hit your trade. Sage in our Discord, thoughts and prayers, buddy. Open heart surgery tomorrow. So I'm glad you're able to hit a trade, but literally hearts and prayers in the Discord. I love this community. Okay, we do. We have your back. We are all thinking about you. So prayers for Sage, buddy. Really, just nothing but good, positive thoughts for you tomorrow. Okay, love that you're with us, and we'll be thinking about you. Ken joined All Access July 1st. It's July 10th. He fully made back All Access. Don, great morning. Don made $95,000 in MP calls. 95 plus 140, we are at $250,000 in winners with just 2 of our traders. But we're not done yet. And Nancy, I love that question because I'm going to show you exactly. We timestamp every single thing. We tell you when to get in. We tell you when to get out. Okay? MP, guys, is up 55% today. The other deep sea mining is also NB, which is a smaller company, USAR, TMC. We also have TMC. Here are the exact trades. And I'm going to walk you through the exact trades just so you can see. Now we've closed one of these. The exact trades came out June 30th and July 7th. 34 is right here. And then 37. This is the easiest way to learn options, guys. When you buy the 34 calls and you buy the 37 calls, if you buy a one lot, you're just getting long stock. We are long 100 shares of stock for every one lot at 34 and at 37. So when MP trades 48, or let's say MP trades 50 for easier math, if you got in at 34, you get out of 50, that's $16, right? If you got in at 37 and got out at 50, that's $13. What do they cost? $205 and $225. So you're risking $200 per option and you're taking out $1,600 or a $1,400 profit. Literally, for this one, was 3 freaking trading days. This is absolutely unbelievable. And also, guys, I want to show you that this is not luck. Let me boast a little bit, please. Here's the exact trade that was originally shared. Deep sea mining, okay? The original trade that was shared was in TMC. We saw crazy, unusual option activity in TMC. The insiders bought 2.3 million shares of TMC. As I researched this, wow, look at the regulatory tailwinds and the timeline. Is it really that big of a surprise that the DOD just did a monster trade with them? I guess we should put that right here. July 10th. Here comes the DOD, Department of Defense. Okay? So the reason that we're in the trade, there's substance behind it. Okay? There's a reason why we're in the trade. The U.S. government cares about this industry. TMC, the only pure play, fine. Okay, fine. And let me just show. So the first thing we do is TMC. We were long TMC. I'll go back to that previous from June 2nd. TMC, the metals company, since June 2nd, flying higher. Was at $4. It's now at $7. Okay, these are monster trades. And I want to share some of this, guys, because, again, we're sharing trades with substance. We're giving you the exact timestamp of when we get in. We're always sharing when we get out. Jamie, in at 220, out at 1060. I can't express how delighted I have been with the All Access membership. We get a lot of this, by the way, of people dabbling in options for a few years with mixed success. I've been paying attention to Discord. The education has been phenomenal. I've been actively investing, and for the first 90 days, Jamie is up 400%. I'm going to give a glockenspiel. I'm also going to tell you, it's not always going to be like that. We're not going to make 400% every 90 days. But once in a while, we'll have a good thesis that might resonate with you. And you might say, you know what? I get that. I want to be invested in deep sea mining. I get that. I want to be invested in quantum. I get that. I want to be invested in AI. But we're not just using technical analysis and looking for breakouts, because whatever you find on a chart, I can replicate that using that same chart, looking at a different time frame. You can look at a chart in a daily. You can look at a chart with an hour bar, a 30-minute bar, a 15-minute bar. So we want substance behind all of our trades. Again, I want to share this all with you just so you can see that real people getting on prints, in at 2, out at 13, out at 950, in at 3, out at 1165, in at 2, out at 1245, out at 920. So I am so freaking happy for you guys that have put your trust in me and are going and following these trades. TMC is another one. And it's just been lovely. The important thing about learning options, guys, this trade, November, 5 calls, trading for 260. We get in for $1.95. Okay, if you did 10, that's $950. They're now worth $260 each. We are still holding this position, but with options, we have the option to be long stock at 5. We can hold this for perpetuity. As long as it's over $5, we have the option to be long 5. If TMC gets crushed and trades down to 2, we lose 95 cents. $95 per trade. It's just not that much risk. So huge benefit to trade options, especially with these very speculative stocks. But congrats to all of you. I am so thrilled. Dewart says, I deserve a glockenspiel. I accept. Let me give you a little heads up about what's actually going on in our Discord, because it is just lovely today. We can go in advance notice. Trent taking profits. Very cool. Thank you, buddy. Little shout out to Snowman making 30 grand in the World Series of Poker. And then Snowman shared that his account is up 250% this month. I actually had to check. I said, your account is up 250%? That's crazy. That's the account. I took a lot of trades this month. QXO, Mara, and a few others to double it. And then MP came in and put that icing on the cake. So Snowman, congrats. Thank you for sharing, and heck of a job in the World Series of Poker. That's what I got for you guys. If you're interested in joining or learning more, my editor, Chris Water, is going to put the phone number of All Access in the chat. Give a call. Our guys are standing by. It is an absolute no-brainer. As you can see, we had one of our members make back full All Access within his first 10 days. So I hope to see you in the Discord. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you don't mind all the boasting, but I wanted you to see that this is 100% legit. Master in Trading is Lily White. We're showing you all the timestamps. So that's what we got. Thanks for watching, everybody in All Access. You guys chill out. I'll be right back. Thanks.